Taurus, this is Marishi, your channel astrologer. I've already pulled out a few cards to see what is your situation right now and what you need to know for this week of November 2019. I've used two different decks. In the first deck, we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Lover's energy. Okay? Behind the deck is a Two of Pentacles. Right now, your situation seems to be like, not all that cheerful. Things seems to be falling apart. Okay, what I see from these two cards is you losing the key into a bond which you had. Something is slipping out of your hand. The relationship, something is coming between this relationship, this bond which you have. Okay, this could be a love reading. Most probably, because behind this, behind the second deck as well, we have got the Lovers in reverse. Okay, and here I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles, in which a person is trying to open the box. But here, what I see with your situation is you're losing the key to this relationship. Something is really slipping out. Okay, and it's almost like you're trying hard to keep it together. You're just trying to keep it in balance with this Two of Pentacles. It's just like, I want to say, you're just surviving through it. There is not much passion, because that is, dimming out, that is dying out. And you don't know what to do about it. But you really want to transition this amount. You want to move on from this current phase which you're facing. You really want to do something about it. You want to change things up. You want to bring the fire back. And you will go to any extent to do that with the Queen of Swords. And I also want to say, one of you, Taurians, okay, you might be dealing with an air sign person who is a little manipulative. Okay, either of you might be manipulative and doing things just so that they can get what they want. I'm not sure how to put it in words, or you understand what I'm trying to say. They do things in such ways that you know what they're up to. You really know what they're up to and what they really want, but they're going literally going around to make things happen for them. Which, when people try to fool you over and over again, okay, and people think you're dumb enough to fall for this, your liking for them will diminish each time. Am I making it clear? Because that's what I'm getting. Okay? It comes down. That is something which I'm picking in this reading. You had something beautiful going between the two of you, but unnecessarily someone is putting this manipulative energy just to get their way. Say things such that you will have to get them something or whatever they wanted, or you have to agree on something just because they put it in such a way, and you know exactly why they put it in such a way, because then you don't have any other option to get around it. And knowing their intention was that your liking for this person is just fading out. Okay, I'll stop there. Three of Cups in reverse. And I also want to say, it is not just there, it's almost like other people are involved. When they're doing this to you, it's not just them. It's other people are also in this. they know about it, and it's almost like you are partners. Okay, you might be husband wife, and then whoever this person is, okay, one of them, okay, maybe the male or the female, would be this Queen of Swords, and they're doing this to their partner, okay, thinking their partner is dumb enough and will, agree to whatever they're saying because they put it in such a way. The partner very well knows what is their intention, what was their agenda in the first place. And they are thinking they actually fooled them, and the partner agrees to it. But I also want to say that whoever this person is, they might be, flaunting what they're doing with their partner, like what they're doing with this partner, like how they made, it's like, they involve their friends or their family or etc. You know what, I made him do this, for me, I said like this, and he actually believed me. There are so many people who are involved. Okay, I'm going to move on from there because that is a very strong energy which is coming through. But what is much more sad is your partner really knows what's going on, and you're not, you're not fooling them. You're playing with your relationship. Moving on. Yes, Princess of Cups. It's draining out. Whatever you're doing, it's not helping. You're literally draining the cup of love that you share. Just to make, just to feel good about yourself in front of your friends, you're literally draining your bloody damn cup, which is not even worth it. Yeah. The more you do this, the more your partner is understanding you, how your mind works. They are actually watching you, observing you, assessing to what extent you will go just to feel good about yourself. It's going to affect your relationship in the long run. Queen of Cups. We got the Princess of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups. Someone is not seeing things as it is. Someone is not seeing what is really important. Who is actually, what exactly is more important in their life? Are you, bringing happiness and joy to the others around you? Or in your own house, you have to think about the people who are much more closer to you, with whom you have to live for the rest of your life. Is that more important? Or the others whom you are just, hanging out once in a while? You need to assess. You really need to assess. Because otherwise you're going to regret it as well. You're going to regret what you've lost in this little blunder which you have been doing, okay, just for the heck of it. It's just, what I get is, it's like, it's so silly, it's not even important. Just to feel good about yourself. You're playing with your own partner's feelings. Yeah, you need to look at the cup which is standing and not at, the shallowness of, what you're offering to others. Yeah, that is why I said you need to know where you're putting your energy, whom you're offering, yourself to. Prioritize what is more important. Yes, you're very much clogged in your head. Just saying, you're very much not thinking straight. there might be reasons why you're doing this. Okay, you might be feeling a little uh, disappointed with how things are, and you're taking it out this way. Okay, and your partner is watching you, but then the ratio in love is going to just drop if you keep doing this. They will be budging in with your tantrums or the tactics, but they're not actually fools. Okay, Queen of Wands, whoever is playing, okay, whoever is playing with the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, whatever you're scripting, okay, it's almost it's almost being heard. It's almost like the small noise is going to be bigger. You want to be heard. Does that make sense? You want to be heard, but this is the way you're doing it. Okay, how do I even put it? So it's almost like you're not thinking straight, and you're forcing me to go think 100 ways, because all you want is attention. You're very disappointed right now in your life that you want the attention of your partner, and the way you're doing it is completely off. Okay, and your partner understands. Okay, you were disappointed with them. That is why they're okay with obliging. But it's not that they like what you're doing to them. They're just obliging for the sake, because you're their partner. It's a very strong energy, because throughout the reading my ears are starting. So that means someone really needs to hear this. Okay? It's almost like an innocence about you, but then you're thumping at this drum, okay, in your hand to call the attention to you. It's almost like, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. But then the small beats will go louder and louder and louder. It will start very innocently. There is a rabbit up here. It starts off very innocently, but then it's almost like you want them to know your presence. But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like you will go to any extent to make your presence known, which might actually backfire. Yeah, because it's stressing you out, and you're doing things which is like crooked. Seven of Swords is all about in here this person is scripting. So I see you making plans, making ideas, and thinking you will get away with it. But in actuality, it is very much clear for this person what you're up to. You think it's like a damn super idea, and that person would never detect you did it purposely. But that person really knows. Yes, Five of Cups. You're very disappointed, and the other person is also disappointed in the way things are going right now. Okay? The other person is disappointed, but he wants to keep things together. Even with the Four of Pentacles, didn't I say you lose in a relationship? Somebody is losing the key. Someone is literally losing the direction. Losing their path, forgetting what is important. Yeah. It's like their brain is going two ways. They are not knowing the difference between right and wrong anymore, because it's so much stress. They're burdened by their current, because this reading is fluctuating. Okay, when it started off, they're showing me the energy of someone's relationship just slipping out of their hand, whatever they had. Then they showed why it's happening. So it's fluctuating between two people's energy. So right now someone is trying to keep it together, but it's weighing them. Each time it's weighing them down and down, down. Because this, whoever the Queen of Swords in reverse is, they are pushing too much baggage. There is only a limit a person can, stand to anybody's bullshit. Because they have their own did I just forget the word? Integrity. Yes. They cannot forget it just because you are their wife or husband. There is only too much humiliation a person can, bear. After a limit, they will say fuck it. Yeah. Magician and the Nine of Cups. Yeah. Someone, again, you might be dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius, or Libran. Okay, because there is solid air sign energy coming through. This is a Gemini as well. Someone is doing everything they could, even an earth sign. Okay, when I told you about the thumping, making themselves heard, doing this to just get the attention. And the worst part is, when you're doing this to your partner, you're actually telling others what I did. It's the flaunting kind of energy. I could get away with this. I made this person suffer. I made this person, that kind of you're showing them down in front of your friends or your own family. It's time to make a decision. What is really important regards to your ten of Pentacles? What do you really need? The stability, the security, the potential to having it. You really need to make a choice right now. How much ever you feel very much, your pride is affected in this, you need to make that calculated move regards to which direction to take. Yeah. You might be unhappy, but then you need to understand what is much more important. Yes, you need to think about your family first with the Four of Wands, the foundation, building that foundation together, not one by one. You cannot compete with your partner. You cannot put them down in front of others, because you need to work together to have this. You need to understand what is really important. Okay, you need to really, take calculated steps towards having this foundation. How much ever it feels like your pride is, you're bargaining your pride for this, doesn't matter. Who cares? Family comes first. Of course, if you don't want to be with your partner anymore, then it's a different story. And then don't play with their feelings that it will take, because right now Lovers is in reverse. You guys are falling apart. You really need to make a decision if you really want to be together and have this Ten of Pentacles, have children, have pets, live with them for the next 40 years. If this is really what you want, you need to rethink, reassess what you're actually doing. Yeah, give up the silly fights. Give up the silly fights. Yeah, you need to stop right now. Otherwise, your relationship is going to come to a full stop with the Six of Swords and Two of Cups in reverse. You will lose everything which you wanted. Okay, Princess. And then it's going to be difficult to heal the situation with the Three of Swords and the Prince of Swords. Things will come to an abrupt end, and then you cannot come forward. Yeah, stagnancy, unbalanced energy with a Hangman. You will not be able to get out of that stagnation, how much ever you try. So you need to retract now. You need to retract and rethink. Again, King of Swords and Fire Swords. Give up, surrender to the situation. Surrender to the situation. It's not, you stressed out thinking about your situation. but you need to rethink. With the Prince of Swords, you need to rethink what is much more important. Not, trying to fight with the other person is not the solution. Okay, have some kind of a rebirth within the situation. Start over again. If that is a way to bring things around, from the current situation, which is a Lovers in reverse. You need to start over again. That might be the only solution. Have a fresh slate. Yeah, then only you can have this 10 of Cups. I'm not going to look at the next card. 10 of Cups. You will have that happiness again once you change your mindset and work towards what is much more important for you. Moving on. Again, 10 of Cups in reverse. Strong energies. Okay, here it's upright if you want to get this. So I told you a story, and now current situation right now, it seems to be like this week, it seems to be falling apart. Okay, even with the Lovers in reverse and the 10 of Cups, this is how it is. You don't have that happiness anymore. Okay, 8 of Cups, somebody might have just walked away. You're very disappointed, you don't want to get back together. And this is not what you want actually. You really don't want this. You separated ways, and you don't like this energy. You're not together anymore. That's how I see it. People are disappointed, people have walked away. Okay? But you still have a chance to make things right. Take that chance. Okay? Do something about it. Do something about it. Knight of Coins, don't be very reckless about it. Knight of Coins in reverse. Okay? Don't throw away the chances which you have. Think through things. Okay, what is really important? Just don't be relaxed and laid back and think, okay, this person will come to me, blah blah blah. No. Don't be reckless, because you're going to lose out. There is an energy about temptation. Some of you might need to have a strong grasp on money. That is coming out for some of you Taurians out there. Be very watchful about your finances. Don't throw away money recklessly, okay, on unwanted things, whatever it is. Excess. You throwing away money on excess stuff. Don't do that, okay? Then you're going to lose out everything, okay? Some of you might be eating a lot. Some of you might be drinking a lot. Some of you might be wasting money on unwanted things, okay? Addicted to things. That might be the reason also for the other person to just leave the picture. Yeah, things will not go your way if you stick with these old habits. You need to bring some kind of a change into your lifestyle. There's so much conflictual energy which is going on. Yeah, people are just very defensive about like who's right, and somebody wants to make a point. Somebody really wants to make a point, and they're fucking adamant. Yeah, although they don't like their current state, they're doing it. Some kind of correction needs to be done. Okay, some kind of atonement needs to be done right now. Correct the wrongs. Otherwise, things are not going to go back together. Things are not going to go back to how it was before. Ace of Cups, you're going to lose everything if you don't do anything about it. If someone really doesn't, change the way in how they're thinking and what is more important. You need to be very determined and take charge of the situation. Okay, don't surrender to the situation yet, because it's not over. We still have an Ace of Wands to get back whatever you have lost. Okay, let go of whatever is draining you, or whatever pride you're holding on to. Just whatever is a baggage, just let go and have a balanced, aligned mindset to approach this person, or clear things up, to fix things up. because both of you like each other, but other external influences is coming between the two of you, which is literally pushing people as away from each other. Two of Wands, you need to make a decision, plan it out. You cannot be reckless about it. You just cannot be reckless about it anymore. Plan it, precise. Okay, it needs to be precise with the compass up here. This king, this person, okay, Two of Wands, this person has to have it all planned out. How he is going to make the next move. Yeah, Magician in reverse, go to any extent, but you got to do it. Okay, even if it means you have to propose to the person, do it. Okay, do it. Stop judging. Stop, stop blaming others. Very, very crucial. Stop blaming others. Okay, don't think everybody else around you is at fault and you are all the saint. No, that approach needs to be changed. That complete full stop to that kind of a thinking. If you want things to turn around, if you want second chances within the situation, you need to change the way things are. Okay, for Wands in reverse, if you really want a chance with this broken, collapsed foundation, then time to not gamble. Time is of the essence. You cannot gamble with it. If you want the support, you really want the support of this green lady who's a fortune lady, then you just cannot ignore or be blinded or gamble with life. No, then you're going to lose everything out. You just cannot be the Queen of Wands in reverse right now. You need to accept your flaws and move on. Yeah, you need to fix whatever is unbalanced. Okay, the World card is in reverse and it's out of the axis. You need to do something about it. Just do something about it. Okay, otherwise things are going to be completely King of Wands in reverse. Whatever, how much ever the other person is acting silly or foolish, do your part, because for them right now they have garbage in their head and they can't think straight. Okay, although they really like you, they're fixated by the energy about I'm right and all that. Okay, one person has to be the bigger person. How much ever it feels very vulnerable right now to do it with the Four of Swords, you need to think it through. You need to take charge of the situation and heal it whatsoever. Otherwise you're going to completely lose a chance. There won't be second chances. Okay, you, even if you want, never going to get it. Okay, this time you might as well get away with it and fix it, but don't gamble with time. Okay, don't gamble with time, because time will not just wait for you. Yeah, take charge, move ahead. Okay, put an ignition on your ass and just move, just do it. Okay, don't think too much about it. Although you don't want to do it, you're like, no, yeah, I want to teach her a lesson right now. No, don't go with that. Okay, both of you cannot be silly. Only one can afford to be stupid, right? If both are stupid, then you're going to lose out on everything you had. Because why I keep saying this is because both of you love each other. Both of you are good together. Both of you have a good bond. But things creeped in between the two of you, which is, literally fucking up the situation. So one needs to be a little much more wiser than the other person. Only then this is going to work out. Otherwise you're going to regret later. Once time has passed and you can't fix it anymore, then you're going to regret. I'm going to stop here. This is Marci on my channel to look at. Until next week. Bye bye.